What is up, everybody?
Welcome to the Get Down with Tim and Shawn.
And we are excited to be with you tonight because there's one special thing we really like to talk about and have a fuss and a fight and an argument over. Everybody has an argument over.
Football time.
It's football time on the Get Down, Tim.
Woo. Shawn.
Tim.
Shawn.
Tim.
Shawn. Hot dog.
Taco. What is up? We're back. Ready to talk about some football? But I'm going to let Tim take the lead on the football tonight just for a little bit, for a few minutes.
Don't let me take the lead because I already know who's going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Well, you said in order to win the game, you got to take the ball first. So I'm giving you the ball first. See if you win the game.
The last 49ers preseason game. I know the preseason don't mean nothing, but we had about 4 takeaways, and it was awesome, dude. And my boys is back.
The 49ers are looking pretty sharp.
For y'all.
Let's go watch them.
We'll see how the quarterback situation works out. Brian Hoyer, pretty good. He didn't do too good with the Bears, but I think Kyle Shanahan drafted him. He drafted him when he was with the Bengals.
With the Browns.
The Browns. And I think there's a reason he drafted him. It didn't work out there, obviously, because Shanahan left.
It's the Browns.
And it was the Browns. But I think we got something. We got us a steal in the third round. Witherspoon from Colorado. Yeah, I think he was our best pick. I mean, of course, with all the free agents we picked up and with our draft, there ain't no way they don't make the playoffs this year, bud.
Well, that's that, and the thing about it is too with the way your division's set up now. It's the way your division is set up now. The travel is so much easier and shorter now. You gotta think about it. You're in San Francisco, then you got LA, and then you got Seattle, which is just a straight shot up. And then you got Arizona, that's all the way down to Arizona, which is very close by. So in your division, it's wide open, but there's no saying that the 49ers don't have a chance.
Dude, we got Hightower from New England. I mean, really to go back there with Carlos Hyde. I mean,
Carlos Hyde takes the long strides. He takes the red zone.
Pierre Garçon from the Redskins, one of the best wide receivers that played for the Redskins ever.
No, we had some way more than that. But he also played for Indianapolis during the time where
Simeon Thomas. I mean, he should have been the first pick. I can't believe he made it down to the third pick. But,
well, just remember, Pierre Garçon.
Sometimes Tar Heels just got to go first.
Well, just remember this: Pierre Garçon made Peyton Manning look like a genius sometimes. So, the veteran, y'all got something in that San Francisco from them to Washington. Now you got him. I know he's ready to win a ring. Now I've seen the highlights, so y'all might.
Really, we'll see you on Sunday, Panthers.
Oh well.
You'll see. And I don't even think Cam Newton's playing. He might play. He better not play. My boy's gonna hurt him.
Even though we are talking about football tonight, we don't have all the injury reports yet. We're just going to talk about some good old football right about now. Just everybody's excited for the season. What else is What else is going on in San Fran right now?
Well, let's talk about the Chiefs taking out the Patriots.
If anybody put their money on the Chiefs, woo! I bet you didn't pick the point spread.
The Chiefs and Alex Smith are known to play good at the beginning of the season, so See if they beat them next time they play.
Probably won't be to the playoffs though, because you know that division you got Denver and Raiders and the Chiefs, and so that division right there is gonna be a rough one this year. But the Chiefs got a big win on Thursday night, 42-27 over the New England Super Bowl champion Patriots. So I didn't watch much of the game. I watched it until about the third quarter when the Patriots were still pretty much winning, like 17-14 or something like that at the time. I decided to change the channel. When did you pick up that game? Like, what was happening?
I saw it right before halftime, and I just assumed the Chiefs were going to lose. You just always think the Patriots are going to win no matter what, because that's
what the Patriots.
It's the NFL, they're the Patriots, and they always fucking win.
Yeah, well, so the New England Patriots got their asses handed to them, and what I found out is that the Kansas City Chiefs defense stepped it up a whole lot and what had them help win that game. So, hey, go Chiefs! Good, congrats! Got the first win of the season so far. Let's see what you can do from here on out. Hey, now this is another thing I'm curious about. How will the curse affect Tom Brady rather, to whereas everybody knows the Madden curse, you make the cover of Madden, you get hurt, you like miss half a season, miss the whole season. Is this the type of curse this year where Tom Brady could be cursed with trying to win games?
Well, I don't know.
He's 40 years old.
Tom Brady, they might have his number now. We'll see. We'll see. You know how quarterbacks work out in the NFL. I mean, he's been lucky for so many years. Definitely know he's not the guy they make him out to be. I mean, you saw that at the beginning of last year when they won 3 out of 4 games without him.
They went 3-1.
I mean, really, they had a rookie start one of them games.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
I mean, come on.
Say that name 5 times fast. Garoppolo. I mean, I don't want to.
They're good. He's good, but he's not. I mean, come on, man. I mean, if Drew Brees was playing for the Patriots, they would have won just as many Super Bowls. I mean, you could even, or Roethlisberger.
Well,
anybody you put behind that line is going to win a Super Bowl.
Well, let's just small example, not to get into a whole bunch of different type of statistics and mix up sports, but if you think about it in a way, sometimes it's not the players you're playing against. I mean, yes, you got to play against the players. I get that.
They're in there studying.
But you got Bill Belichick.
At halftime, they're in there with rocket scientists freaking studying, breaking down the game. You know, the other team's in there out of breath because they just put a show on in the first half, and then the Patriots are in there breaking it down, and then they know what to do. And
you know you just got Gronk in the back somewhere just spiking footballs because, you know, that's what he's good at. He's just spiking footballs and catching touchdowns. Gronk, fucking guy, man. He's a phenomenal tight end. I'll give him that.
What's up with the news, man? Shouldn't it be called, what can we tell these people?
What can we tell you today?
I mean, really. The weather guy's looking at the prompter saying, you know, what the hell is this? I don't know. Like, the sports guy, he's the only guy that knows what's going on. But he's always trying to be funny. And, I mean, really, there's a reason you didn't get a job at ESPN, man. You're working on Fox News. Shut the hell up.
Somebody put on your teleprompter, I've got a wet willy. And now you had to try to find something else to say.
I mean, that's all they do with the news people anyways. They ain't freaking like college. They're actors. Especially the sports guys and the weather guys. Yeah, some of them are meteorologists, whatever. But they're also actors. You know?
For the most part.
And they go around looking for people.
That's why I don't watch it half the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
But, yeah, hey, Thursday Night Football. Football's back. Like I said, we're going to be here. We're going to talk with y'all a little bit about football tonight.
The 49ers going to win the Super Bowl.
In the comments, we'd love to see predictions, underdogs, anybody who thinks whatever about football this year, throw it in there. What quarterback's going to have the best, you know, year, the running back, the wide receiver, who's going to get all the sacks, what's going to happen. You know, we waited all year for this. Preseason's finally over. It seemed like it was just taking forever and ever and ever and ever to finally roll along, and finally we're here, and then we got this huge upset on a Thursday night game. The Kansas City Chiefs. It was that's an upset.
Not to me, it was.
That's an upset. Nobody saw that. Patriots always win their first game. Tom Brady's in. Last year, Tom Brady had to take a shit.
The Patriots have to lose a few games
to
make it look fair. I mean, come on, man.
So, well, to make it look fair, that would have to go down. 0-5. 0-5. This is what they have to do. They have to go 0-5 and then win the season 11-5 and then just win out.
Where they were losing by 28, come back and win. So what makes you think they can't lose the first 5 games of the season to come back and win and have the greatest season ever? I mean,
you make a point. You make a point, but that's the worst they can do. They can lose 5 games, win out 11 games, and then go to the Super Bowl and win it again. Tom Brady's, I'm going to retire. I'm done.
He ain't going to retire. He signed a 3-year contract, 3 or 4-year contract. He's there, man. They ain't even looking at other people.
I hope.
Who is their backup?
I don't know. I think Jimmy. I think 2 years ago. No, I think Jimmy Garoppolo's still there. That's it.
Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
The best sounds player like to never play.
Not true. He did win 3 games.
Well,
he's got 3.
There was a lot of them out there. There were good backups. They could have started anywhere and never got a chance.
Well, here's the thing. This is why I think New England wins so many games and why they do so well.
They got rid of them.
I think this is why they do so well. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Bill Belichick's just one reason, and it's for some reason the way he has the guys playing on offensive line. The offensive line, honestly, think about it. If your offensive line is protecting the quarterback at all times, and I know everybody knows Tom Brady's he's had a sack here and there. He gets 2 a game, maybe he might get 1. Because everybody, if I was big enough to sack Tom Brady right now, I'd knock his ass off fucking to the dirt.
If you look around the NFL,
but the offensive line, now,
everybody wants to go to San Francisco. There's a reason for that. Because the 49ers going to win the Super Bowl this year, buddy.
Well,
I'm calling it right now, before the first game. I'm telling you, we're going to beat the Panthers by 17 points at least.
Well,
at least 17 points better than the Panthers.
That's this weekend. Holy shit.
On my birthday.
I'm actually, I'd like to
17-point win on my birthday. I guarantee it.
A 17-point
if not more than that. Because Cam Newton's hurt.
That's a pretty odd number. But
I just feel like they're going to win by 17 points. You know, and I'm probably wrong. Always wrong. But I got to give them, while looking at the highlights and looking at the players and some of the injury reports, I'm seeing the 49ers be at least 17 points better than the Panthers.
Well, all right, here's a good prediction. And this is the best part of the show that we like to do, because every year we get into this and we like doing this. And let's get into some predictions. So your prediction already for the 49ers is to basically win on Sunday. So we've got the Eagles and Redskins, which is my team, is Washington Redskins. Hail to the Redskins all day, every day, 24/7, 365. We got Philly and Washington. First game of the year. Washington without Pierre Garçon, without Deshaun Jackson. We have
who is coaching?
Jay Gruden, who is
in Philadelphia right now.
Oh, who's coaching in Philadelphia? I think his name's Ben McAdoo from the New York Giants. I think he was the offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and they had an okay start last year.
I'm gonna go with the Giants.
The Eagles and the Redskins. Eagles. I see. You're good. No,
I'll go with the Eagles, man.
And you know what? A lot of Redskins fans are thinking we're going to lose this first game. And here's why.
Just because the weapons aren't there for the Redskins. They got people that are going to have to prove themselves to me. I mean,
yes, there's quite a few. But we got 2 guys that we're sure of.
they're a good team.
We got 2 guys on in the wide receiving core that we're sure of. We have Jamison Crowder and we have Terrell Pryor, who a lot of people have said
Kirk Cousins wouldn't take the money, man. There's a reason.
Don't get me started on him right now.
There's a reason he wouldn't take the money.
Yeah, because it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
He wouldn't take the money because he knows they don't have the weapons that they 8-8. I know you don't want to hear this, but 8-8. That's what I'm seeing out of the Redskins this year.
If we finish 8-8, as long as Dallas is dead last at like 2 and whatever, I'll be happy with that. Even if we only win in our division this year, 6-10, and we've only won in our division, knowing that we beat Dallas, New York, and Philly twice, I'll take that too. As far as
who played.
Who's next? This game has been canceled due to Hurricane Irma, which I hope everybody down in Florida is getting the hell out of there and running for your lives. Don't stick around. Get the hell out of there. They canceled this game for a reason.
Yeah, and I've seen people cancel a game if it ain't serious.
And this game will be made up on week 11, which is both of these guys actually what happens to work out their bye week, which is in week 11. And they're getting a bye week in week 1. Now, you want to talk about a fucking grind. You get a bye week 1, which is very rarely ever fucking happens.
Take my bye on week 1.
Now you got to play. Now you got to play 16 games in a row.
I'd rather have my bye on week 1 just because I don't think anybody's ever had a bye on week 1 before. I think they were always
if they did, it was so many moons ago when they did.
Maybe. You know, the Dolphins are looking good this year. They really are.
They got Jay Cutler. Come on.
Tampa Bay's looking good too. Oh yeah, Tannehill's hurt.
He's out.
Well.
Again.
Probably their season. But Jay Cutler's a good quarterback. He'll probably do pretty good with the Dolphins. But Tampa Bay, they're gonna be good this year.
Nah, I don't think so. I think the best team in that
Winston is going to have a really good season.
I think the best team in that division this year is going to be the New Orleans Saints, though. I think the New Orleans Saints are going to give everybody a run for their money. They're really quiet, and it's not because they have Adrian Peterson as a running back. It's not. I just think they're going to have a much better year than the Panthers and the Falcons.
And don't forget Marshawn Lynch going back home to Oakland.
That doesn't mean shit.
Hey, he's going to do good, man. Oakland, they were freaking awesome last year. They were, man. I couldn't believe they got rid of that running back.
It wasn't about them.
Murray?
Oh, yeah, he's over in Philly. He's over in Philly right now.
I don't think Marshawn Lynch is as good a running back as Murray was. But David Carr's coming back, and they're ready to go. And he was the only reason they didn't win in playoff games last year.
We'll see.
I'm telling you.
We'll see. So the next game of the year is on Sunday at 1 o'clock as well. Is the Jets and the Bills. Division game.
I'm going with the Bills for the Tricky Ricky.
I'm going to take the Bills on this one because they're playing the Jets, and that's just about it on that.
I like
the Jets don't have anybody.
Man. They did really good last year. Yeah. They did really good at the beginning of the season.
They had that little hard start in the beginning, but seemed like they would have won enough games to get where they wanted, but just didn't fall through.
Hard games in their division. That's the problem.
All right, so the next game, I got a feeling this next team is probably going to drop the ball.
Bears.
Going to drop the ball on this one. The Bears and the Falcons. So let's just say the Falcons get a 45-point lead and somehow find a way to blow that shit.
Man. I'm telling you, man.
I'm still fucking pissed off about it. I'm just pissed off about how they did it. But we're not going to talk about that. That's last year. This is this year. So what?
If anybody's ever seen the clip of that touchdown that took that game to overtime, yeah, watch that. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Moving on, I'm taking the Bears in that game because a guy from UNC was drafted from there. The quarterback, his name was Trubisky. He just sounds like a Chicago Bear.
Good quarterback, dude.
Watch some of his highlights. I just had to know.
Quarterback. I hope he does great. If anybody don't know, he's a Tar Heel. He did great last year. I think he's going to do really good with the Bears. I was hoping the 49ers would take him. I do believe.
I don't think he would have fit in there.
I think he's a better quarterback. Not
everybody fits in somewhere.
But we'll see.
So we got we got another division game. It's the Ravens and the Bengals, or I like to call them the Bungles, because they like to bungle the whole thing. I'm going to take the Ravens in this one.
I'm going with the Ravens too, man. The Bengals got a fumble problem. They always seem to fumble.
No, they have a big problem with causing a lot of penalties too.
Yeah, the Bengals, they're just a bad situation, man.
You want to take this one, or should I take that one?
I'm going. Woo! Let's go, Doo-Doo Browns!
I hope they win this game because they play the Steelers, and don't know if it's a home game or not. Really don't know. We're just kind of going down the list here, but it doesn't matter. Well. But if you want to win some money, put your money on the Steelers. But if you want to win in your heart,
you know damn well the Steelers is going to kick the shit out of the Browns.
Antonio Brown and Martavius Bryant can sit down for this game and probably still win.
Dude, the third string could play. They beat the damn Browns.
I don't even know who the fuck the third string is. So that game, the Steelers and the Browns, I'm going to pick the Browns for the underdog in this game to win. How? I don't know how they'll win, but I'm picking the Browns.
And Steelers going to win that game. I'm going Steelers.
Somebody wants to win some money. All right. Now we got the Cardinals and the Lions. Cardinals and Lions. Yeah, this could be a good game because they're both good teams
Stafford
now.
Back?
I think so. I think he's fine. He's healthy. Hey, I haven't heard anything bad. No news.
Healthy. That's going to be the game to watch. That's going to be a shootout right there.
That is a 1:00 game as well.
It's going to be a good game.
I'm going to take the Cardinals on this one. I'll take the Cardinals 17-13.
I'm going to go with the Lions on this one. I think the Lions are going to take them out.
I mean, Stafford has shown that he can put some games together if you give him the right guys around him. So, moving on, we'll go ahead and go real quick. Let's knock this one out the box. Jaguars and Texans, that's a division game.
That's a game that I'm
gonna take the Texans. Jaguars had a good draft the last 2 years.
The Jaguars got a great running back. That T.Y. Yeldon. Yeah,
and they also have Chris Ivory down there. They got Chris Ivory down there. I believe that's who they got down there.
I'm going to go Jacksonville.
I'm going to take the Texans on this because of their defense. I think the defense will show up in this game.
Can take care.
But now they have a quarterback down there named Blake Bortles in Jacksonville. He's a pretty damn good quarterback. Talked about him, hyped him up one year, and I was completely wrong. But every year is a different year, so see what happens. But the Texans over the Jaguars, the Jaguars over the Texans. So it's all right. Raiders and the Titans. I'm going to take the Raiders.
I'm going Raiders.
Raiders will win this.
I think Marshawn Lynch is going to stomp all over them.
I think Marshawn Lynch is going to be more like a red zone guy. I don't think he's going to play the whole field. I think he'll play right around the 30, the 20, and then help the team get to the red zone more. I think that's what's going to happen. But I think the Raiders are going to beat the shit out of the Titans regardless. We'll say this will be 35-16.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Oh, this ought to be fun for you. Colts and the Rams.
Ooh,
not the St. Louis Rams, the LA Rams.
I'm going Rams. I watched a little bit of the Rams training camp, and
Cooper
good,
Kupp.
Man. The Rams are looking real good this year.
Oh,
and I messed up on my fantasy draft and took Andrew Luck and didn't realize he ain't even playing.
No,
He's
shit.
hurt. So
how many people out there probably did their fantasy?
Got me.
How many people do their fantasy draft like you do, where you pick the defense person by person, not the whole defense.
Man,
and people had Eric Berry,
freaking hard,
and
man.
people had Eric Berry as probably their safety, and he week 1, hey, best of luck to you, bud. Get back in the game as soon as you can. I know we'll see you next year, but
and back to the Pittsburgh game, is Bell gonna play?
I believe so. I believe so.
They're definitely going. Yeah, they're definitely going to.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell's going to run the shit all over these motherfuckers. And but the Colts and the Rams thing, you know what I like about as soon as the Rams got back to LA, you know what they did? That helmet, that white and blue helmet. I'm glad they did.
I like that.
They separated that they were in St. Louis and now they're back in LA and they have the old school helmets on and they're the only team like.
Okay, before we make our last few picks, we're going to take an intermission break. And we're going to play some.
Hi, so I just got off the phone with our Allstate agent, and another
commercials first, please.
So the incredibly minor accident.
Couldn't do it without commercials.
Can't do shit without that, but it's
I don't. They showed y'all commercials for this show
because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
So,
pass the carrots, please.
This is one of them songs they like to play at football games, and just to get everybody amped up a little bit.
All right, mister, what do you think you're doing? You call this a room? This is a pigsty. I want you to straighten up this area now. You are a disgusting slob. Stand up straight. Tuck in that shirt. Adjust that belt buckle. Tie those shoes.
You know anybody that reminds you of him?
Twisted sister. What is
I've
that?
heard it before.
Wipe that smile off your face.
I've heard it.
He got it from
Do
this
you
video.
understand?
I've heard it a few times in my life.
What is that? A twisted sister pin on your uniform? What kind of a man are you? You're worthless and weak. You do nothing. You are nothing. You sit in here all day and play that sick, repulsive, electric twanger. I carried an M16 and you carry that guitar. Who are you? Where do you come from? Are you listening to me? What do you want to do with your life?
I want to rock.
what's up? Got that out of our system. Feeling good?
Get down.
That's right. Oh, man. So, last team we talked about, I think the Rams will take this game.
Yeah. I think the Rams are definitely going to win. Yeah. Yep.
Take the Rams.
Yep.
Seahawks and Packers. I'll take the Packers.
I don't like either one of them teams, but I'm going
I
to go
give
with the
two
Packers.
fucks about them, too, but
I'm going to go with the Packers. I've seen some stuff, but the Seahawks are looking good this year. But with that Hail Mary pass, you can't stop that, man.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers has done them like, what, 3 times? 4 times? 3 or 4, so it doesn't. Hail Mary.
Oh,
I mean, if it comes down to overtime at that, too, he's going to tell somebody, just run way the fuck down there and just, I hope you catch it. Well, he's already called this one, but this is the game. But I'm going to call a different prediction. We got the 49ers and the Panthers on Sunday. I'm going to take the Panthers, get an upset win. I'm going to take the Panthers. I hate to say it.
Come on. Man.
I know. I think the Panthers, I think y'all are going to do just good enough.
Because I didn't pick the Redskins. Come on, man.
No, I think the Panthers are going to, y'all are going to win. Y'all are going to be winning the game, and I think y'all will lose.
We're going to win the game, but we're going to lose.
You'll be winning the game, but at the end, you'll lose. It'll be like a field goal. It'll probably be that's what it'll come down to.
All right.
A field goal. And nobody gives 1-2 flying fucks about this game because all you're gonna do is look at the score when the game's over. It's the Dallas Cow shits and the New York Midgets.
I think the Cowboys will win this game just because Zeke is going to play this game.
Yeah, how the fuck did he do that?
All right, they're going to let him play this game, and then they might suspend him after this game. Well,
is he
a couple weeks ago, he was supposed to be suspended for 6 games.
Wait, is he getting the Tom Brady treatment?
I think he might be getting to play just because he plays for the Cowboys, and they want
because
him
and Jerry Jones are butt fucking each other.
You know.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck them. Fuck all that bullshit. Keep your hands to yourself, you son of a bitch.
All I can say is you better run because they're going to suspend you after this game for no reason.
You better keep doing this.
They don't have a reason.
You better keep doing this.
And that's why they haven't suspended him. But they're still trying to do something to him. I don't understand.
You can't keep it. He's grabbing fucking broads, man. Grabbing girls all over the place. Like, slapping them, just grabbing it.
A fabricated story. It wasn't even real.
It doesn't matter. A suspension is a suspension. If you're suspended 7 games and Roger Goodell says you're suspended 7 games, but he does have the right to appeal, somehow he won his appeal. I'm not in this guy's life. I don't know what he's really doing. But as far as I know, and from what the media is saying and ESPN and all this other shit, what they're saying, he can't keep his hands to himself. He's got to be touching something. I'm going to take, just for the simple fact, I can't stand the motherfucking Cowboys. I'm going to take New York Giants over the Cowboys Sunday. And that is a 8:30 Sunday night game. Monday night, you have Saints and the Vikings.
I'm going Vikings. Just because I don't like the Saints.
I'll take the Saints for the win.
I don't know much about either one of them teams, but
Adrian Peterson's on the Saints now. He's with Drew Brees as the guys running the ball now.
Adrian's on the Saints.
He's playing in a dome, so he's comfortable with that. He's played there before quite a few times. I'll take the Saints for the win.
Well, I'm going to go Minnesota. I think Minnesota's going to win this one.
Well, Teddy Bridgewater, he should be back this year. Now, whether he's ready for week 1, 2, 3, or whatever they think he's ready for, that's another question. But I'm not 100% sure if he's coming back for the first game of the year. So let's see what happens.
I'm going to go Vikings anyways, just because I like to see the Saints lose.
Well, last pick of the predictions for Thursday night, I believe, or is that wait?
That's next week's.
Yep, you're right. That's the next Thursday night game.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Broncos are gonna win because they play the Chargers, so I'm gonna just go Broncos.
Woo, the Chargers suck.
But Not all their scrubs are playing. It's not preseason. The Chiefs did upset New England like they did. Nobody saw it coming. But I'll take Denver for the win. The only problem with Denver winning this game is that hopefully Travis Simeon is way better this year. He's got a little bit more enthusiasm in himself, can get the ball down the field, let the running back, take most of the load. Let's see what happens. Hey, Chargers could upset this shit. Nobody knows, but I'm going to take the Broncos for the win. Like I said, Saints for the win, Broncos for the win.
And that is the Get Down on the Get Down. Tim and Shawn.
And that's what's wrong with us.
Woo!
Hope you guys enjoyed. Love talking about football. We're definitely going to be talking about some more.
49ers.
Redskins.
All the way.
Hey, you know what? Special treat between me and him.
I was live at 2.
We play each other this year.
I'll be riding. No matter what. With the 49ers.
Riding with the Redskins. From the day I was born, so you see me right now.
I picked them last year. I picked them the year before. And I'm going to pick them this year.
I picked them every year.
All the way, baby. Tim and Shawn on the Get Down to Get Down.